Hi everyone, welcome to week 2B. I realize that we've had a lot of work up to this point, and you guys have all been doing a great job of being diligent and really trying to stay on top of the information that we're learning because it is a really heavy topic, especially right now as we're living through really, and we've heard it all before, but very unprecedented times, things that I certainly never expected to live through in my lifetime. And it just goes to show that at any given point, things can change or turn, and really understanding how global health works and how we can work together with our global partners can really make an impact and a difference. So this week, we're going to take a little bit of a dive into health and human rights and things that are universal human rights that everyone is entitled to. Things like the right to medicine, the right to, health and safety, things like that. So you'll go through, read chapter 5, you'll take the quiz. And then we're really going to look at a real life event that happened in New York during a hurricane, so Hurricane Irene, and how really the actions of one hospital, and this is the evacuation of Coney Island Hospital, how that came about. And you're going to get to take a dive into what you would do in that situation. So if you click on this link, it's going to take you to a new page. I do not love this format. It's not a PDF, so it's just a scan of the book. So you will have to go through and read each of the pages. It is 13 different pages, and you'll be responsible for reading all of it. And it is going to be really important to read through all of it because we will be doing a discussion board, and I would like to see, right here, decision making. I want to know how you evaluate their decision making and what you would do in that same situation. And so you really will need to go through the entire reading in order to get a firm grasp of really what this event is and how it was handled and how you would do that. So if we go back to Blackboard, so this link takes you to that to the reading that you'll have to complete. And then here is the discussion board. So these are the questions that you're really going to want to be focusing on and answering. And I recommend, even, if you have a Word document, as you're reading through the case study, go through and write the answers as you're reading it. So that way you have really strong, in-depth answers. So really looking at things of what prepared the hospital to respond. Was it effective? Would you have made the same decision as the administrators, and why or why not? Should hospitals be fully prepared for disasters at a time when they may not have enough money to operate? Should they have a supply stock? Should hospital staff be required to stay on the job during a natural disaster? Why or why not? And this is really something I want you to take a really close look at, because if you were in the same situation and put yourself in the hospital, is this something that you would want to be required to stay? Should you have to? So really thinking about it like that. And then finally, this one's the big one, 30 points. Did the response of the hospital protect the relevant human rights of the people in the care and in their service area? Why or why not? So please use concepts from the book from chapter 5. Look back at the various human rights related to health and wellness, and which ones may be related to this case study. So really tie it together. And then finally respond to 3 of your peer posts. So 10 points per response. Again, as always, please do not just say, wow, that was a great concept, or I hadn't thought about it like that. But use judgment and intention and really tie it back to what you've learned in the book, or bringing about a new concept, or tying it to your own response, things like that. Really make it a quality response. And then finally, the Unit 1 exam opens. So you will have until the end of week 3A to complete this. So you will have a little bit of extra time. This is something, all unit exams can be found here. If you click on this, it will take you directly to the exam link. So as you can see here, this requires the HonorLock browser. So this is something that you will have to allow. You will have to allow your computer to download the HonorLock add-on, and you have a time limit of 1 hour and 25 minutes. As soon as you hit that time limit, no matter where you are in the exam, it will automatically submit it for you. It has to be completed in one sitting. Don't leave the test before clicking save and submit. You have to basically one shot. So you have to take it as soon as you begin it. So you will, again, HonorLock browser. You have until the end of week 3A to complete that. And then I highly recommend, oh, it did automatically took it. So there is a Unit Exam 1 topic overview. So this is in the Unit Exam folder right here. You will go to this topic overview and it gives a list of the topics. It automatically downloads it. You can open it. And I'll move this down. Whoop. Okay. So this goes through all of the following terms, concepts, ideas. It's not an all-inclusive guide, but it will help enhance your understanding. So go through, make sure you have a deep understanding of what these concepts are. This is something, so you will not have, if we go back to the exam. Okay, so it's over chapters 1 through 5, timed exam. You have to have the HonorLock software that you'll download from Blackboard, and you can use notes. So if you do complete this topic overview, you can have that with you. That is not a problem. You can use your book, but it is timed, and it is not going to allow you to spend a lot of time diving into the chapters to find the different answers. You really have to have a good understanding of what the question is, or know where to find it in the book. You cannot have another open browser, so you can't have something else open on your computer as you take this test. This is something where you can only have the one screen open, and it will force you to shut the other screens, or it will not allow you to begin the exam. So if you do have any sort of notes or anything, your book, it has to be hard copy, and you really have to have it tangibly with you at the time. Okay, so go back to 2B. All right, so this is what you have. Read chapter 5, learn about health and human rights, take the quiz, complete the case study and the discussion board, and then begin the Unit 1 exam. You have, like I stated, until week 3A to complete that. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm looking forward to seeing some really great answers in response to the discussion board, and have a great week.